Break it down. Break it down.
Bonoji, welcome everybody. Thank you. I want to thank Stinapa for allowing us to have this event tonight. I want to start by recognizing the presence of our representative of the local government, Mrs. Rolanda Helber. Very welcome. I also want to recognize the presence of sponsors, contributors, and also our special guests, parents, and of course our junior rangers.
For around 10 years or so, DCNA has been helping specifically Bonaire with a lot of funding and just support and a lot of projects that help them with teaching people about nature on Bonaire. And one of these programs is Shark Week, actually, which is super cool. I love Shark Week. Love Shark Week.
Shall we call Anushka and Karen?
My name's Karen Eckrich. This is Anushka Van Ven, and we are working with Stinapa, helping to coordinate the Saber Circuit. Thank you very much for inviting us. We couldn't be more proud of our junior rangers. They have gone through a rigorous shark training led by Desiree and our volunteers. They have become shark ambassadors and have done a magnificent job for Bonaire. They helped all Shark Week last year. They also helped with the regatta activities we did, and they're helping again this year. So thank you very much. To tell you a little bit, the 3-year program, and the DCNA put in a proposal, and we got funding from the Dutch, the postcode lottery, the National Postcode Lottery, and all 6 Dutch Caribbean islands and also Holland are involved in this project to help raise awareness. So basically, shark populations are declining all over the world. 100 million sharks are killed every year, mostly for finning and also bycatch. So a lot of people still don't know this, and they don't know that sharks are important. So we're trying to raise awareness all over, but especially in Bonaire, that our sharks, the ones left, are really important. Not just our inshore sharks, but also the sharks in all of our waters. But we want to thank the Junior Rangers for all that they do, because they are our future. They've done a lot to learn about sharks, and they are going to bring that conservation to our people and everywhere they go from now on, which I hope is all over.
Signora Desiree Cruz, Pastilanti.
Presente.
Good evening, everybody.
Está sumamente emocionado e grupo grande aqui.
I'm excited to see so many people here tonight.
O programa de Junior Ranger é um exemplo para Kiko nos conhece como grupo.
The program of Junior Ranger is an example of what we can do as a group.
Então,
structure.
2, meta comum.
Number 2 is a common goal.
E 3, é sostém de comunidade.
And number 3 is support, the community support.
A estrutura que nós temos que dar uma disciplina na jovem,
The structure we have gives discipline to the youth,
pero também é maior na e voluntária.
but also to the parents and the volunteers.
Tem estrutura, tem força de motivação para trabalhar em time.
In the structure, there is the force of motivation to work in a team.
Tudo isso aqui na favor da natureza e meio ambiente.
And all of this in favor of the nature and the environment.
Solamente com o sustento de líder na voluntária de nossa comunidade, nós vamos manter estruturado.
Only with the support of leaders and only with the support of voluntary leaders in the community we can maintain this structure.
Tudo que eu mencionar não importa possível tampouco, tinha interesse e coração sincero e é jovem na paco, natureza e meio ambiente. Eu me estava que jovem na Bolsonaro. Sem Bolsonaro, todo o programa aqui não tem nenhum base.
So all of this is not possible without the sincere heart and passion that you young people, our junior rangers, have for our nature and our environment. So we are looking specifically at you guys.
E pessoalmente, é um curso de nome.
And that is why we want to invite 2 of them. We invite Jonathan and Judarli.
Promesa de naturaleza y medio ambiente me da permitir ser turcos como por de mi isla y su naturaleza. Mi trabajo hace todo lo posible para ayudar a conservar y proteger la naturaleza de la tierra y bajo de agua. Me lo sigue a mi amigo y mi familia para también estima, respetar y conservar nuestra naturaleza y mantener con ello limpio.
Mita permitir que um embaixador de natureza e meio ambiente e melhor organizar e participar em atividades de natureza, visitar áreas de natureza frequente, tendo em conta o bestia e mata e respeitar leis de natureza e meio ambiente, informar se não para mira gente que não está cumprindo com a lei, plantar mata local e evitar o outro também tapar o grande abaixo, ter banheiro limpo e reciclar sushi. Assim trabalho voluntário. Está pedindo o universo para donar um sano juízo para cumprir com a promessa.
A estrutura do passar arriba sistema de rango.
The structure is based on a system of ranks.
Maneira você pode mirar arriba slide,
As you can see on the slide,
tem total de 7 rango.
there are about 7 ranks.
E jovem passa ano em cada rango.
Every youth will pass a year in every rank.
Como commander prossegue a estrutura até hora chega a idade de 21 anos.
As a commander, you can remain in the structure up till the age of 21.
E primeiro ano de rango aspirante,
In the first year, you're an aspirant.
é ano básico para junior ranger.
It's the basic year as a junior ranger.
Jovem não pode entrar em rango aqui, com 2 anos e meio de idade.
Youth can enter in this range with the age of 12 and a half.
Depois de seguir, é sobrado rango na cadet, trooper, deputy 1, deputy 2, captain e commander. A estrutura tem anchor para manter o jovem ancrado no programa.
The system has a hook that maintains young people in the program.
E aceita a diversidade de atividade tanto de la mãe e na terra.
And that is the diversity of the activities as well as in sea as on land.
É som de la mãe, está roupa e gostar.
They really love the one of the sea.
E está encerrar curso de buceo para nós jovens.
And that is the courses of diving.
Pero nada nota por nada.
But nothing comes for nothing.
Curso de buceo está custoso.
Diving courses are very costly.
E pensei, Tour e Junior Rangers não te paga com a presença e na atenção combinada com o trabalho voluntário.
And that is how the Junior Rangers pay with their presence, their attention, and their voluntary work.
Assim, aqui nós formamos uma estrutura para trabalhar junto de união e disciplina.
And this is how we form a structure to work together in union and discipline.
Me que agradeci Tour voluntário não. Me que agradeci Tour negócio não quando não sustém naturalmente na minha colega não Tinapa Junior Ranger não mês e danke para a sua motivação e dedicação no programa de Junior Ranger.
We want to thank each and every volunteer, every business that has given their support, and of course Tinapa Junior Rangers for their support, motivation and dedication to the program Tinapa Junior Rangers.
Let the show begin.
Queríamos adilanti aspirant Dinendra Neitje Winkler, cadet Lars Damhoff, Anto Tom Lansing.
Good afternoon and thank you all for being here. My name is Dinendra, but most people call me Nitra. I am a junior ranger. I'm going to briefly share what it's like to be a junior ranger. The reason I became a junior ranger was because of my brother Elohim. He had done a night snorkel and shared his experience with me. I thought it was cool that he could see all these different kinds of things and learn different stuff. So I decided to start going with my brother on Saturdays for the activities. They taught me a lot of things, and before I knew it, I became an aspirant. I really love to be part of this team. I would go every day if I could. I made a lot of new friends while learning new things. It isn't like the things you learn at school. They educate us, but they do it in a different way. They do it in a fun way, like climbing brandades, snorkeling, group activities, beach cleanups, and the list may go on. I love being Junior Ranger. It's part of my life I can't let go. Thank you.
Goedenavond allemaal, mijn naam is Lars Damhoff, ik ben 15 jaar oud en er is ons gevraagd om vanavond een speech te maken. Jippie! Ik ben een cadet, maar vanavond word ik een trooper. Hoe heb ik het jaar ervaren als cadet? Ik heb een leuke tijd gehad als cadet. Ik heb veel leuke dingen gedaan. Ik heb leren duiken, dit vind ik superleuk. We hebben leren snorkelen, stenen geverfd. We hebben veel geleerd in de theorielessen over haaien, koraal, vogels en nog veel meer. Hoe ben ik gegroeid? Nou, vooral in de lengte. Hahaha. Ik kan nu beter in groepen werken en door het duiken heb ik nu meer interesse in het onderwaterwereld. Wat heb ik bereikt als junior ranger? Ik heb mijn fish ID gehaald, dus ik kan nu 50 vissen benoemen als ik ze zie. En ik heb mijn duikdiploma gehaald. Wat vond ik het leukste moment? Vooral samen dingen leren en samen dingen doen. Maar ook het feest met de studenten die voor ons uit Amerika kwamen. Mijn boodschap voor de aspiranten is: doe je best, genieten, vol en laat je niet beïnvloeden door negatieve mensen. Dank u voor het luisteren en prettige avond.
Hello everyone, my name is Tom Lansing. I am 15 years old and today I officially become a deputy. I have been in the Junior Ranger program for almost 4 years now. When I first joined, I didn't want to go because I was a lot younger than the rest and I hardly knew anyone. My mother even had to push me some days. The more I went to the Junior Rangers, the better I started to know them and the more fun it was. Now going to the Junior Rangers is like my fun activity after school. I learn a lot. This year I have completed my deep dive specialty, rec specialty, even rescue diver. But I also helped at the project Stormvogel to rebuild an old Bonairean ship. And I helped at the Bee Oasis, where I learned a lot about bees. Stinapa and all the volunteers, especially Kevin, thank you for this opportunity.
All right, that was nice. And now to share his experiences as a Deputy 1, I would like to call forward Joshua Pedersen.
Hello. My name is Joshua Pedersen. I've been with Junior Rangers for about 4 years now, and it's been a wonderful journey. I think I would have been a completely different person if I hadn't been able to do this. I don't think I would have been as mentally strong as I am, going through everything I've gone through. I've gone through a lot of surgeries and pain and days that I didn't want to go, but days I couldn't die, days that I didn't want to just do anything. But Junior Rangers has been something that gives me hope and gives me a thing that says I am unique, but I still can be fitting in with others, and diving has also done a very, it's done very well and helping me so much. And I would like to thank Daisy and every other volunteer, Kevin, and all the kids. Thank you for being my friend and my teachers, and I couldn't be more happy. Thank you.
Next on the list of people who have to share your experiences with us today, I guess I say have to. I got Captain Ryan. Oh, there's two of them. Augusta, please. Will you please come tell us your experience as a captain?
Boa noite, damas e cavalheiros. Meu nome é Ryan Augusta. Me dio honor de vir a comando. Estava da captain. Lo que me hacía aventura ayan aqui, formando parte do grupo de Junior Ranger, por de lesson básico, tocando de para, correloto, e com lesson de mais difícil, da Master Diver, Live Fish Hunter, etc. Me hacía que nós temos que cuidar da natureza. Cada vez está virando pior, e se não seguir descuidar de nós mesmos como pessoa não vamos perjudicar, e cada ato positivo ou negativo lo vai refletir para nós mesmos. Mas a coisa mais importante que me ensina de grupo é que está, por para mim mesmo, a minha base de todos. Se me souber limpar com a mão, não tem o mesmo efeito que um grupo vai limpar com a mão. Então, união das forças. Já, vamos ver o que eu fiz. Pero já está aqui mais challenge. Grande riba e isla aqui, onde nós saca o grupo aqui, se não tem ele, ele vai ajudar nós. E precisamente tem grupo de Junior Ranger, me olhas, o a cambia minha visão e aspecto riba Junior Ranger. Me assim a combater role model, personalização. Me assim a combater ajuda, sim, guia e inspira. Eu o depois lo vai tomar meu lugar. E aí dia, na luta para aqui donando speech a mim tem público sentado negociando. Antes, para mim como Junior Ranger da bini limpa quando de la mão sim até palo, etc. Coisa básica. A aqui, aqui me dá bastante, me dá ajuda que assim inspirar questão por no corpo. Sim, conosco emocional, não vamos tawag riba nos cada ação que nós toma, na tawag sim, pois importante tá para você dar consciente de boa ação. Tudo hora vai. Nós temos momento caminha nos por passar duche, pero sempre vamos ter que dar bom exemplo. minha crescer, me mestre dive hoje, ensinando para virar dive master, e a maneira como me mira, junior ranger antes e a walkie a câmera. A walkie, mais importante é para mim, lá um bom grupo atrás, por os seguir se é trabalho a mitad na naita.
Rose, where's the guy? Who is it?
Bom dia a todos. Lo que ako kita bastante tocante de minha experiência como líder MES. Então, é experiência kita opi difícil, paso em geral. Não pa básicamente no pa hasi como líder, pero pa llegar na gym mas tan bisa. Paso a mí tao do TBN ko mita trading background, pas bisa, e laga outro yene lead. Paso mi pensamento por meta do taco mi no a mi pero ko nace como líder. Pero después com o tempo, com de dança de moralista também, mari para isinha, com não está duro como de os tempos alto ou com o salto cos, pero com está mentalmente flexível. E isso é o mais importante para mim, por estar bom mês e com o resto que é bom mês e as bocas com alegria. Thank you.
Am I on? Yes. First of all, I want to excuse my voice. I have a cold. Yeah, we went to Mexico in end of February, beginning of March. We, as in Julia, Desiree, and I, we were invited by Emma Doyle. She works for GCFI, that is the Gulf and Caribbean Fisheries Institute. And she invited us to come to this conference about education and communication for marine protected areas. This conference was organized together with NOAA, which is an acronym for National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, I think. Yes? Alright. So we were invited not to be taught, but actually to teach about our Junior Ranger program, how it's set up, how, for example, to keep the youth in the program. I think talked about the hook we used a little earlier. We were, of course, taught other things by Orisha over here. She taught us about interviews and columns in newspapers. We taught about multimedia, video editing, photo editing. Next to all this business, we also had a bunch of fun. We went ziplining one day, the same day when ATV riding through Germany. An ATV is like an off-road vehicle, the quad. On the same day we also went snorkeling in a cenote, that's a cave that's filled with water, of course, as you can snorkel in it. But this water is so fresh that the locals actually drink from it and don't get sick. And then another day we went wreck diving in quite a current, I must say. It was both very exciting and very exhausting at the same time. But altogether, I think the people at the conference from all those different countries learned a lot from us, and we learned a lot from all the presentations they gave us. We had a bunch of positive feedback ranging all the way from, I would love for you to come to my country and start a junior ranger group, all the way to, that presentation wasn't boring at all. So I want to thank GCFI and NOAA for inviting us, and that's about it. Thank you.
So, a year ago we did 3 months, 3 weeks, I should say. Julia and I did 3 weeks the CIE summer school, and it was an amazing experience. And those were 3 of the best weeks of my life, seriously. Well, what we did, there was a group of students who came from the United States, and they got to learn everything about our island. And Julia and I were there to guide them. And which is really interesting because these people may have never seen the ocean before, and we get to show them things for the first time. So even though that we did fish ID, something we already did, we learned a lot of other things, and that is, well, we take our nature for granted some of the time. So you see the beautiful blue water, the ocean is, yeah, it's always there, it's nice. But when you see other people coming to the island, which have never seen the ocean before, and absolutely amazed at what they see, then you really think, wow, I live here. This is pretty cool. And yeah, I've also learned to take risks because I started doing Junior Rangers 4 years ago. If I didn't go that one time, I would have not been here. I would have not known these people from the United States. I would have not been a diver. So I'd like to thank everyone for making that possible. Daisy Day, all the volunteers, CIE. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Julia Marisol Martinez, and something that we did in this year was helping a staff member from CIEE with his research project, and that is jellyfish research. So what we ended up doing was 7 to 10 days after the full moon, we would all meet at the Club Nautico Pier across the street from Maraine's Fishes. And then we met from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., even on school nights. Yes, our parents let us. And we had people in the water in wetsuits and booties and gloves looking with a flashlight for jellyfish, Alatina box jellies. And we had a lot of different people, like Jarno and Tom Veldman, even Tom Lensink, all in the water looking for these jellyfish. And when they would find one, oh my God, we have a jellyfish, hooray! So they would bring it back to the the work center, and that was either one of us or 2 or 3, and we would extract fluids from these jellyfish. Anyway, we would extract fluids from these jellyfish and put them in vials, and also take pictures of the jellyfish to know kind of their size, and they all had a specific number. So then they would go back into the lab and examine all these different vials with all the different things to try and determine if it's male or female. You can tell that from the microscope pictures. And so as you can see in this bottom picture here, that is one of us extracting the fluids. And we use a little pipette, and then we don't reuse the same thing, so we don't get cross-contamination when you mix 2 different specimens, 2 different things together. And in the top photo was one very exciting night, was when they got to Club Nautico, and the fishermen actually left basically the skeleton of the yellowfin tuna. And so the person standing next to it, or laying next to it, is Alyssa. So you can see how big that fish skeleton actually is. And seen from the picture, I think it did not smell too great. We started this research project last fall, and so it's been going on for almost a year now, and it's still going on, and we've had different junior rangers that come and go and help out with this, and we have the CIE college students when they come every now and then, and just volunteers. And it's very interesting to see what a lot of the public has to say. Because it's across the street from Maraine's Fishes, a lot of the people are like, what are these people doing? So after their dinner, they come over to ask us, I'm like, jellyfish? What? And then we have the whole explanation of what we're doing, and a lot of them think it's very interesting, and to also hear that the local kids, aka us junior rangers, are helping out with this. And it's been a very fun thing to do, and next week we have another session, And we're very excited for that, so thank you.
But I want to tell all the parents, thank you for encouraging your kids. I adore being a mentor for these children. We have a lot of fun together. So we were very fortunate in the past year that we had 2 different families give us a donation. The Abelman Huff family donated camera housing, and the Schmidt family donated a point-and-shoot Canon PowerShot camera. And so we recently got all that operating, and so over the last month, several kids, about 6 junior rangers, had an opportunity to get in water with a camera for the first time. And so I'm really pretty proud of the results that we got. It's my first experience with a point-and-shoot camera too, so I think we managed to, concentrating on fish, because in the early stages of our aspirants and our cadets, we're learning a lot about fish identification as well as behavior, and starting to learn about corals and other marine invertebrates. And what happens is a lot of times you come back from a dive and somebody saw something, but not everybody saw it, and the description is like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. So having the camera is phenomenal for us, because whether the kids know what it is or not, when they've got it in their hand, they'll be able to be getting some photos and some instant feedback. So I just want to tell anybody, but especially those families that donated to us, what a valuable tool this is, what a valuable skill, and thank you for your support. And all of our sponsors, all of our dive shops, all of our educators, thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support. Okay, we're going to try to show off the first underwater photography experiences of 6 junior rangers. Their photos are in there, you're going to see who's the star. Okay.
Here I am again, but this time in English. Okay, before I start everything, I want to talk about our logo, basically, of our Junior Rangers. Now, we all talk about what are we as Junior Rangers, or what do we do, but nobody, or most of the people, does not know what the logo stands for in the first place. So what I want to say is to explain what does that mean. So we have, the top is green, bottom's blue, then a cactus, and some sort of castle, you can say. Okay, so the blue represents the sea, our beautiful sea, corals and everything of Bonaire. Then we have the color green that represents our flora and fauna of Bonaire. And the green represents our nature, the trees and plants of Bonaire, and the cactus with a little flower, that's the one. That represents the flora and fauna. And the castle behind it represents the history of the houses, so meaning the history of Bonaire. Now, Gideon, he's the one who made the logo. He's also one of the first Junior Rangers, who became Junior Ranger next to me, and he's the one who made the logo. Now, I had a chat with him a few days ago, and to kind of like, not to ask, but just remind of what is his thoughts about when he made the logo. And the meaning, his reason why he does that is, first, whenever, his thought is that when you see the logo, you have to see it as logo from Bonaire. The Junior Rangers that do their things on Bonaire. That we are ambassadors of Bonaire, that we protect, help nature, teach other people about nature, how to protect and everything. Okay, so yeah. So, oh yeah, I get that as well. I want to call Paulo Berto.
Johan van Blaak. There you go. Next is Luigi. Next one is Susie. Next is going to be Diana. Helen and Sue. Okay, and for the rest who aren't here as a collection.
Me quiero llamar Bonochi, por presente. Me quiero agradecer a Stinapa para extender su invitación a nuestro gobierno, a mi persona, a Bonochi. Es una cosa presencia a mitad diputado Rolanda Albert Macay. A Bonochi me admira buen talento. Vou venir aqui não somente na por dive, na por sacar portrait, pero me mira também que na por organizar, na por liderar também, tá bem? Nosso governo não está solamente para não visa estimular a economia que seja, pero parte importante também de parte do governo está para nos cuidar e para nos proteger nossa natureza. A minha marcha hopi portrait marcha bonita mesmo à noite. A minha solamente está snorkel, lá no snorkel nada de dive. E a minha marcha hopi portrait bonita mesmo que conosco na mão bonita tem para oferecer nos na local e também nos turistas. Nós tentamos também para nós seguir, proteger nossos duche banheiro, sua parte da natureza, sua paraná, sua pesca, e também nós palo também que nós temos na banheiro. Me quero agradecer Stinapa e também é voluntário por ter assina tanto tempo de projeto assim bonita para nós jovens. E me encorajar é voluntário e também sponsor para seguir querer de nós jovens, seguir cooperar com o projeto assim aqui, com a roupa bonita e valioso. Thank you.
Brandon Schneider. Alexis Christian.
Bien, Alexis. Happy going.
Rafael Wiesel.
Happy birthday, Rafael. Sigue así.
Rodion Marquez.
Marchamos bien, Rodion.
Y Delva. Thank you, Daddy. Elijah Pierre.
Yes, Elijah. Super. Come forward, Samuel. Good job.
Tanisha in the house.
Tanisha, again, we have an extra rookie certificate for Tanisha. Please give the rookie certificate to Tanisha because Tanisha is the rookie of the year. Thank you very much for your input, Tanisha. You have done your best and you also receive a present from the Junior Ranger program.
Another rookie for Deandra. Please come forward, Deandra. Please step forward.
Otro Rookie of the Year. So we have two Rookie of the Years. Y nos avisa que number 2 na más participación. Gabriela e bem. Oh, awesome. Come forward, Kelly.
Senna and Senna knows.
Senna. Come forward. Awesome.
Oscar.
Yes, Oscar. Very good again.
And the next one is Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Sebastian
Forward.
Indoor.
Come get your certificate.
Next one is Marine. Marine Leos. Alicia Wagnans. Where is Alicia? Lars Van Hoff. Lars Van Hoff for the week off. Carlino Martin.
Carlino, the smiling face. The brother smiling face.
And the next one is Jonathan Kikuri.
All the way from Hong Kong. You are the troopers. Make it proud, Ivan.
Deep diver. High diver as well. Es Megan Finlandia. Megan. Belmont. Tom Lansing.
Tom. Very good. Well done, Tom. Good, Tom.
Where is Joshua?
Our last deputy, Joshua, please come forward.
Joshua, well done. Really proud of you, Joshua.
And our deputies are complete.
Master Scuba Diver, is that correct, Daisy?
Yes. Master Scuba Divers.
Yarrow Otters. Please come forward.
Mr. Otters. Master Scuba Diver.
And of course, Julia.
Our girls captain make us very, very proud in the Junior Ranger program because they have a high range.
Please join Julia for a group picture.
Group picture for the captains of the Junior Ranger program. Another Commander, Junior Ranger, on top of the leadership of the program.
Ryan Augusta.
Ryan Augusta.
Ryan Siros.
Ryan Sanos is one of the first Junior Rangers in the program. He spent 7 to 8 years in the Junior Ranger program.
Nation is a combination of things that you seem to neglect, cause it's all about respect. You think what you don't get, I got a price on my head, cause y'all paid it full. Your ignorance is bliss, but you figure that out when I cease to exist. And you resist this urge to tear down these walls. Humans never listen when nature calls. You squabble and bicker amongst yourselves.
I share with you what I think about this crowd that surrounds me. Yeah, y'all before now. Make a break with a major shout. We all come from a different route. Understand it's like cat and mouse, so you can learn how to open your mouth. But in the end, we all figure it out. So what now? You keep on going up until you reach the clouds. Woo! Until you reach the clouds.